Hi everybody, Senator Steve Drazkowski here. I'm going to talk to you quickly about a frustration I have about the term gun violence. It's used by the media in order to scare people. The reality is, ladies and gentlemen, guns are not violent. They never have been, they never will be. They're inanimate objects. People only can be violent. In Minnesota, the problem is gang violence.
I would describe it more as not a fight, not a battle, it's a war.
The war is fueled by retaliation. This for that. Back and forth messages that play out on social media, then the street.
There's no victory, there's no ending point. It's you took one of ours, so we take one of yours. There's no end.
Have you traveled along the corridors, I-94 in Minneapolis, and seen all the graffiti on the walls and the buildings, the gang tags that are put out there to mark individual gang territory? Have you seen some of the news reports? I saw a news report the other day of one young gang member who has 7 felony arrests, and he is still out there.
We're looking at a guy right now that has 7 open felony cases. This isn't one case. This is 7 times being arrested for felonies. This isn't stealing a candy bar, right? 7 felony cases, and he's out again committing more felonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to solve the problem here in Minnesota. We have legislators who serve these areas of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Just last week, there was a drive-by shooting. A young guy was killed at Harding High School with a knife. And as they were celebrating his life, a gang group came by in a drive-by shooting and shot 5 people.
St. Paul police say a white sedan drove by the center and shot through the building as family and friends of Devin Scott, the 15-year-old stabbed to death at Harding, were having a funeral reception.
They can't even have a memorial service by people shooting through the windows? That's why.
This is an out-of-control gang problem here in the state of Minnesota. Those legislators, those Democrat legislators in those districts are not even condemning the violence in their own districts. We have a problem with leadership. We have a problem with gang violence. It's time for us to take note.